morning, everybody. It's been a couple days since I've done a video, and I wanted to do one today. As I promised you guys I was going to do one every day, but I've been really busy jarring some sauces. So today I want to talk to you about a recipe because I'm not getting anybody to tell me what they want to see cooked. So if you guys don't tell me, I'm going to come up with my own recipe. Okay? You probably won't like it, so you need to tell me what you want. You need to tell me, send me a like my page, comments, text, whatever, however way you want to get to me to let me know what recipe you want me to cook. So today I'm going to do a recipe that's basically it's pasta with potatoes. This is something that I, as a kid growing up in Italy, it was like a staple. I used to love this when my mom used to make that for me when I was a little kid. So it's a very simple recipe, not too complicated. So I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. Basically, red potato, any type of potato you can use. This is what I used. Okay, so I have here already cut up, diced up all my potatoes. Okay, I have quite a bit here because I'm making lunch for all the employees here at the restaurant, like I do every day. So you probably don't need this much. If you're gonna do for 4 people, I would say probably half of that. I would probably say about 6 to 8 of these potatoes. Peel them, dice them small as possible so they don't take as long to cook. All right, so I have here about ramekin of onions, all right, chopped up small. I would say maybe that's a half an onion, all right. And move it here to the highest heat. Turn your heat on in your pot. All right, on my onions. All right, I would say that's a couple ounces of oil. Olive oil, okay? And also here I have pasta. That's what I'm going to use. Here I have linguine, and when I make this, okay, I always use what's already opened. So all my spaghettis, all my angel hair is already it's packaged, so it's not been opened. So why open another pack of pasta when you can just use this? It's already been opened, especially at home. You know, if you open a pack of pasta, you don't want it to let it sit there forever. It's already been opened. So use what you have. Okay? I don't recommend making this recipe with penne pasta or tortellini or, you know, gnocchi or anything like that. This has got to be a dry pasta. Spaghetti, linguine, angel hair, fettuccine. I mean, the best pasta would be the spaghetti. But like I said, I want to use what I have open. All right, so I'm going to take... I check out my onions right now, see what the onions are doing. All right, see how the onions are starting to start with fluid there. So, you know, when you cut potatoes, sometimes like dirty. Starting from there. So this is like a water bath almost, you know? Okay, see what I'm doing here? I have my potatoes in there. Okay, as you can see, the water leftover residue from the potato when you cut stays in there. Okay. Now I have a metal spoon here. I recommend using the wood spoon. I always cook with wood spoons. The problem is here at the restaurant, every time I buy a wood spoon, these guys burn it for me. They always forget to leave it on here. They leave it like this. And so what happens? They burn my wood. So the wood gets burned, I have to throw it away. So for today, I don't have one, then I'm gonna bring one from the house, I'm gonna have to use metal. But I strongly recommend using wood in everything you cook. Metal is not very good. All right. So, pinch of salt. Pinch of black pepper. All right. Now normally I would put a bay leaf, but right now I don't have too much time and to go search for some at the store. We don't have it here any in the restaurant. It's not something we use a lot of. So bay leaf, 1 or 2 would be good. You'd have to remember how many you put in so you know how many to take out. You don't want to leave it in there forever. So you know, once it gets to a point when it's done, you need to take the bay leaf out. All right, so I have my potatoes in there, the onions are in there. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna use water. I'm gonna make it vegetarian, okay? I'm not gonna use chicken stock or vegetable stock. I guess you could use vegetable stock too, but I'm just gonna use water. Keep it very, very simple, all right? So I'm gonna go ahead and cover this. Okay, you can see how much water I have in here. All right. Same thing if you're cooking for 4. Just cover them up, water, and now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring it to a boil. Once it comes to a boil, I'm gonna lower my heat and just make it simmer for about 10 minutes. And I'm gonna be back for that. So it's been simmering for about 10 minutes. Okay, as you can see. You know, sometimes it depends on the size of potatoes you're going to cut, determines how long you need to cook it. But you want to make sure your potato is nice and soft, okay? Almost kind of want it to break apart. All right. So it's been simmering for about 10 to 15 minutes. It's like I would say more than the 15 minutes than the 10. So I'm going to give it some more heat. Okay. So I'm going to bring it almost back to a boil again. Okay. As you can see, it's back to a boil again. All right. So normally, at this point, it would already be starting to get thicker. But what I'm going to do now, like I told you, I'm using linguine today. Okay. So what I'm going to do, about this much per person. Boys here like to eat. Okay? So what I'm going to do is okay, you see what I'm doing? Like I said, you can use spaghetti, angel hair, whatever you like. Just remember that angel hair is going to cook really fast. A little bit more. So I use this much per person. A little bit more. You like pasta. Okay? So once you get all this done, okay? Of course, I'm using barilla, but you can use any type. All right, so we're gonna take our pasta, we're gonna dump it right in. We got it boil, and put the pasta right in. And again, That's going to boil for about 10 more minutes. Make sure that that pasta is cooked. So as this boils, at this time, you can prepare your bowls for your dinner plates. Okay? Which in this case, there's 5 of us here today. You could grate yourself some Parmesan cheese. If you want to put some Parmesan cheese on it. I don't like it, but you could. You could chop up some parsley if you want to put some parsley on top. Also good is fresh ground black pepper. You can crush on. So to recap the recipe, I used about 12 of these myself, but of course there's 5 hungry boys here for lunch. So for a dinner of 4, I would say about 6 to 8 of these is more than enough. Peel them, cut them in half, and then cube them up. Once you cube that up, and you leave it in water, cold water. As far as the pasta, you're going to need about, I'd say 1 package. You know, it's like a half a kilogram. I think you probably need for 4 people, that would probably be more than enough. It probably might be too much. So that's pretty much it. So the potatoes, a little bit of pasta, some salt, some pepper, water, or you can use chicken stock, veg stock. You can do that. But I wanted to show you how simple this is, and it's really, really delicious. You can use the bay leaves. Just remember how many you put in, and you need to remember how many to take out. Salt, pepper, and that's pretty much it. So let me show you where we are. We're almost there. And this is the end result. This is what it's going to look like. See, it's going to start thickening up really, really fast right now. And basically, I'm going to lower the heat a little bit more. But this thing is going to thicken up really fast here in the next 5 minutes. And you can tell the color of the pasta. You can tell that that's not done yet. It'll start getting lighter in color. You can tell that's when it's done. You can see your potato. Push on it, it breaks right apart. That's what you want. Okay, so that's pretty much it. Pasta with potato. Pasta patate, or in Naples we say pasta patate. Thank you for watching. We'll do this again some other time. Hopefully tomorrow. Take care. Stay safe.